let's get a nice cold start to start the vid. And that was with the valves closed. Maybe I was capping last video. Maybe this thing really is louder than the FRS, because that was crazy. Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. Hope you guys can hear me, man. Let me roll my window slightly. That road noise is about to get crazy, absolutely crazy. And speaking of road noise, I mean, I'm on Mickey Thompson ET Street SS's right now, and these tires have literally zero road noise at all. And compared to the Subaru, which is kind of crazy with those R888Rs, it just kind of puts in perspective the different tire compounds and why when those R888Rs are finally burned out, I'm switching to the Mickeys most likely. Oh my goodness, man. This thing sounds amazing. Ooh, we got a nice little 2020 up there? That's Gen 3 car. Those performance pack cars. Those performance pack cars look good as fuck, man. I'm telling you that right now. Those performance pack cars look mighty good. But in this video, we're gonna be going ahead and talking about why now, right now, is the time to pick up a GT350 if you are in the market for a sports car, especially a sports car within that, like, I'd say $50 to high $50,000 to $60,000 range. And if you want it to specifically be, you know, the Mustang, the Corvette, or the Camaro family. God damn, bro, the pops, the bangs, like it's, oh my God. This traffic is crazy up here, bro. I don't know what the hell's going on. That's a clean GT. Oh no, it's an EcoBoost. When did the EcoBoost get the dual exhaust too? Like the quad tip dual exhaust? When did they get those? That's a nice addition though, I'm not gonna lie, that's a really nice addition. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh my God, it don't get old, man. It don't get old. This shit, I'm telling you right now, everyone has a soft spot for a 350. Like, if you're not even a Mustang person, I know multiple people that are not Mustang people, they love the GT350 just because of what it is, how it sounds, and just the potential with it. It's just like the Terminator. Like, the 350 and the Terminator go like hand in hand, because even if you're not a Mustang person, you gotta respect what it is. Now, as I was saying earlier, right now is the time to pick these up because of the Dark Horse. Now, I'm telling you guys this right now, mark my words. Let me go ahead and roll my windows up because the road noise and all this traffic is about to get crazy. Mark my words, because of how ridiculously overpriced and marked up that Dark Horse is, the 350 is going to be that car that you pick up if you don't want to spend like high 60s, 70s for a Dark Horse. Because I'm telling you this right now, again, this is not knocking anybody that's buying a Dark Horse. This is not knocking anybody that would spend that amount of money, but there's absolutely no way that I would pay $60,000+. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. There's no way that I would spend $70,000+, high 60, $70,000+ for an NA Mustang that did not have some type of specialty badging, you know, quote unquote tax attached to it. Now, I say that when there are GT350s that are, you know, in the mid to high 60s, but you can find a lot of Gen 1 2016 to 2018 for in that 50 to 60K price range. I have a feeling that Dark Horse is gonna have a similar kind of effect that the C8 Corvette. Where's this guy going here? See, this is exactly what I'm talking about with these Texas drivers. I have a feeling that the Dark Horse is gonna have a similar effect to what the C8 Corvette did to the C7 Z06s. Because I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. Remember like 2 years ago when you can buy a C7 Z06, literally you can buy a C7 Z06 for like 65K. Those days are gone now. C7Zs are like mid 70s, 80K cars now. And I'm telling you that this right now, part of it is because of COVID, and also part of it is because of how marked up the C8 is. I mean, bro, a base C8, I mean, okay, a base C8, I mean, let's be honest here. There's really no such thing as a base C8, a base GT350, a base GT500. When it comes to those type of cars, let's say the less optioned version, there's no way that those are going for like 70, 80K. I mean, that's ridiculous. And that's kind of why those C7Zs went up, is because the fellas that were in the market to buy a brand new C8 Vet, when they saw that they can get a supercharged C7 Z06 for the same price, you kind of gotta weigh the two. So I have a feeling that all the guys that are in the market for a Dark Horse ready to spend 70K, yes, it is a brand new car. Again, it does have a lot of potential, but when you're in the market to spend 70K on an NA Mustang, I have a feeling those same fellas are gonna be looking at the GT350 that you could get for, let's say, 5 to 10 grand less, and still be, you know, a Gen 2 GT350 and really save, you know, 10, 12 if you were to get a low mile Gen 1. I'm telling you guys, the price of these cars are about to skyrocket within the next, I'd say, 6 months. That if you're in the market for a 350, or if you're looking for a 350, you probably want to start getting on it right now before the C8 crisis happens with the Shelbys. Because let's be honest here, everybody that's in the market for, like I said, the Dark Horse, the Mach 1, the 350 is always that car. It's like, man, I really would like a Shelby. I really would like to have a Tremec S550. I really would like to have, you know, an all-motor monster. Because with these cars, you don't have to do anything to them. You don't have to do anything to them at all. A stock GT350 is going to be quicker than a stock Dark Horse. And you're still going to maintain that resale value because it's a Shelby. And, you know, it's a unique Shelby. Just like the Dark Horse. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's just something about the voodoo. It's something about being in a 5.2. It's just like, even if like you're not a Mustang person, even if maybe the 350 has never crossed your mind, for the fact that they're in the same price range, it's like, it's almost like, I mean, you get to make noises like that. mean, the Dark Horse is not going to sound like this. It's not. The Dark Horse is not going to sound like this. And I mean, just the sound alone, oh my goodness, that is worth going ahead and getting one of these. I'm telling you this right now. Obviously, I'm being biased because I'm in one of these cars right now, but I know a lot of fellas who, you know, buy Mach 1s, maybe on the waiting list for a Dark Horse. Look, man, it's always in the back of their mind, hey, a GT350, that could be a possibility, and probably want to jump on that before it's too late, before these start going up to like 60s minimum, 65K minimum, because then you're starting to talk about, okay, well, if I can afford a $65,000 car, why don't I just go ahead and wait? They drop another 10 bands down and get a C7 Z06. It's just one of those things. I mean, dude, the Dark Horse is not gonna sound like this, y'all. I'm telling you that right now, it's not. Ooh! Every time I get in this car, man, I've had this shit for like almost 3 months now, and like every time I get into it, I just laugh whenever I do the downshifts. It just sounds so mean, and like it's an experience in itself. Like, you don't have to even drive these cars full throttle at all. Obviously, full throttle is like where you're like, holy shit, this is why this car is the way it is. But like, you can literally cruise this thing and never take it over 5 grand and still be very, very, very happy. I'm telling you that right now. And I know a lot of people, especially the fellas that get the 10 speeds, even the fellas that have like other Tremec S550s, I'll tell you right now, you can't really drive any other V8 the way you can drive a 350 and be satisfied. Like, this is kind of like how I'm gonna compare this to the 2-valve, because the 2-valve, I didn't have to drive that car like hard at all. Just the way I had it set up with the blower, the exhaust, or I should say the lack of exhaust, like you could literally just take it out and just cruise it and shift at like 4 grand, downshift at like, you know, 4 grand, and get the whole experience. Like with this, you get the whole experience like using damn near only half the tach, like literally, and it's still super fun. I don't know if you can get that with the Dark Horse. Maybe you can, hell, maybe you can, but from the people that I've watched videos that reviewed in it, people that have driven in it, drove it, I feel like it's, I don't know, I feel like their hype wasn't there. Like, obviously it's a new car, they gotta hype it up for Ford, but I feel like the hype just was not there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it probably feels like another, you know, another Gen 3 car. Like, I feel like you could get the same experience if you were to buy like a Gen 3 MT82 car and then just put like a T56 Magnum in it, which theoretically probably would be better than a Dark Horse in all reality. Woo! Shit! Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the little POV drive. Talked about some stuff, man. That's what I love to do with this car, is just drive and talk to you guys. But let me know down in the comment section right now if you have the opportunity to pick up, ooh, the wind's coming in right now, a GT350, a brand new Dark Horse, or a Mach 1, which one would you go with? And let me know, most importantly, why. As always, man, hope you guys have a great day. Make sure you guys drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and I'm gonna catch you out on the next one, man. Deuces.